Hello everyone. Today is it Wednesday? July 22nd, 2020. I just got out the shower. Um I just haven't been feeling the energy to even go to my storage unit lately, so I've been just alternating between the same two outfits like I was doing every day for 2 weeks. No, it was longer than 2 weeks, like 18 days or something. And when I was in Mobile, Alabama last month. So, um, I just got out the shower, and so pardon me for being out of breath. But last night I didn't get that much of sleep, and I got a little bit of sleep, but they were vibrating me even worse yesterday. Like when I sometimes like it varies. Sometimes the vibrating can feel like a cat purring inside of your left foot or right foot or both feet or your body, or like a cell phone or vibrate, or inside of your organs. And or it can feel like people um drumming music beats inside of your intestinal organs or something. I guess that's the best way to just for me, I think I can describe it. You know, that they have my organs vibrating, or like sometimes I feel like it's like the mainly the abdominal area, all of it will feel like not heating but just simply boiling without heating. um or sometimes it, like when I try to lay on my right side last night, I mean, or it can feel like um a whole bunch of people punching you repeatedly really fast, accompanied with the sound that I think I keep hearing, what sounds like Mexican music. Like and it's like I that's what I keep thinking I hearing, like just barely audible Mexican music that sounds like too close to be far and too far to be close. And even when I was in Greenville, South Carolina, every night I would run outside after 11 o'clock, because sometimes it would start at 7 o'clock p.m. and then intensify, get worse after 11 o'clock p.m. And then I had to deal with neighbors arriving at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, blaring their loud music for at least 30 minutes, and or revving their vehicles and stuff like that. And it's like nobody else complains, and I'm the only crazy one for complaining and not being able to tune it out. um so y'all blame me for being hypersensitive, but I don't, as I said, I don't know if I'm microchipped or not. I don't have any proof or evidence of being microchipped. I'm not even sure if I suspect it, you know. But I can't take this. I really can't take this vibrating abuse. Um, I really can't take the vibrating abuse, and yeah, it really feels like assault. It is assault, and they're probably laughing while they're doing this, So, um, I don't know. At this moment, I don't feel that sleep deprived feeling. Maybe I do a little bit, but it's like I mean, I almost wanted to cry last night. That they have to be pure evil to do this, And then y'all say I'm the one who's crazy and not making sense, or that I deserve for this to happen to me. If I really deserve something so bad, put me in jail. You know, um, and me being treated poorly everywhere I go in society, and then being told that I'm the problem, but then nobody tells me why I'm the problem or what I did wrong. And when I ask them what I did wrong, they say I'm starting trouble. Or I have to hear lectures about starting my shit. Start your shit. You hear start your shit. So they want to keep it a mystery why I'm hated in society. Keep it a secret from me. And I thought it was just me, the only one being treated with this abuse, being treated like this. And then people say that what the perpetrator did was not abuse, and that they had every right, and that I deserve it. And I was the one who was all wrong, you know? So, it's like, I guess if even so called targeted individuals don't want me staying in hotels, but then those same people tell me stay off the streets. I tried to get housing. I tried everything I could, and I'm not gonna go live out of state with some stranger, who's abusive at least over the phone. Imagine what they'll do more in person, So the advice to go live with an abusive stranger, that's not sound advice, So that's how I know y'all trolling. um, and people say don't believe the myth that if somebody said come live over here with me, you won't get gang stalk over here, or come live over here with me. There's no gang stalking going on here, or you won't be targeted over here. Some people say don't fall for that, because they say they will follow you everywhere you go. Even if you move to a different country, they'll follow you there too. Um, I mean, I thought I was never important, or so many people hate me, and they either give me mean looks or avoid eye contact, or you would think it seems like they're minding their own business. Um, but I don't know everything, but I read about some of the harassment tactics. So if multiple people are walking around wearing a red shirt, and then if I get mad and then people and I post video about it, I mean, I haven't had that happen before, everybody wearing a red shirt and walking into a building, but I've heard other targeted individuals say something, but you know a whole bunch of red cars driving by clustered up, and I do a video and people being like, well, why should that bother you? They're not messing with you. Or if they're blaring their loud music, oh, they're not bothering you. They're not bothering you. Yes, you are, because why you gotta wait till you get within like a couple of feet away from me and then turn your music up super loud, and um then after you pass by a couple of street lights or two, then you turn your music down. you know or you might just wait till you get by me and turn up the music really loud, and then drive a few feet, like 10 feet away, and then turn it back down, turn it silent. So yeah, that's like high school bullying, when people bullying me with popping, when I everybody popping their gum in my ear on purpose, or clicking their gum on purpose, just to cause me to have a meltdown. And I heard that the targeted individual program is designed to make the victim broke and homeless and destitute and everything, and is designed to make you spend more money. Like in 2003 and 2004, no, I think it was 2004. Um, I got bullied on the transit buses in New Orleans so bad that I said fuck it and started to take a cab every day. and I had to hear lectures about wasting my money. Well, at least I can get to and from school, college, University of New Orleans. At least I can get to and from school in peace. And, I don't have to go to school high stress and then failing tests, failing exams, because somebody upset me by popping their gum on the bus, you know. So even my own family, including the biological mom Frances and the biological dad Arthur, well, Arthur, he just sat back and laughed, but he wasn't doing the other stuff. But if you sit there and laugh, you just like you agreeing with with everything else everybody does. Like the mentally slow, crazy biological family, everybody would have a secret party without me knowing, and I would be at home studying for like a biology exam or something like that. And my twin sister called me, my own twin sister called me up and said, "Candy, guess what? We all had sex with Aaliyah." And then the retarded fag Mark and everybody else ignorant and laughing, laugh in the background, and then hang up. And then I'd be high, stressed, and upset. I mean, like unwanted, intrusively obsessing about it, like upset about what they said and can't get it off my mind. And then people wonder why would do something like pass out just before walking into the classroom, or the disabled testing center, and then they would get mad and falsely accuse me of faking for attention or something like that. Or if I was at Nicholls State University and dealt with something similar. So it's like, I don't know, they would deliberately and on purpose wait till the day before a test or an exam. Um, and it's like I wouldn't even have to tell them. Well, hey, I have, every once in a while I would, but not all the time. But it would be like, and I couldn't even connect everything until after a while I realized it was a pattern that they must have been cleverly evil enough to get a hold of they must have been cleverly evil enough to get a hold of my like, I'm wondering if the foster mom and my twin sister or anybody had connections with the teachers, the college professors, and like got a copy of the syllabus or something like that, or the wait, they had the syllabus, and I forgot what's the other paper that they give us, a syllabus and something else that they give us at the beginning of the semester. So it's like I used to want to dream to be a doctor, and well, now that I know the truth, they did me a favor. So it's like they try to hinder and halt every dream that I had. How is it that everything that I want in life is an unrealistic goal, or it's an unrealistic goal or plan? That's like with my housing situation. Everybody's telling me it's unrealistic, but they want it to be unrealistic because they don't want me to be happy or have what I want. So it's like I thought I was the only one going through this, and I thought it was just a personal thing, and I thought it was personal against me because society seeing me as retarded and crazy. But I didn't realize it really is a whole network of wicked people doing this, you know, um to just random folks in society, and I thought it was just me. And there are people who are seen by most targeted individuals to me, seem like they're mentally normal. It's like I have to be the only seen, the only quote unquote retarded targeted individual. I never heard of a retarded person with a college degree. Even if it's a doggone bachelor's, that what I have. But I've seen a few, some disabled people, but if I'm the only one that's called retarded, though, retarded with no sense, you know. So, um, I'm seen by society as retarded with no sense, and I just never heard of a mentally slow person with a bachelor's degree, but my GPA could have been much higher but I lost out on a lot of opportunity in life because you know that they manufactured and set me up to have bad credit. And my twin sister still part of that cult and kept lying and saying she was no longer in the cult. She lied about no longer being a lesbian and lied about a lot of other stuff, but called herself trying to put me on blast and call herself exposing me when you really have nothing to expose, because everything you call yourself trying to expose and try to give false and fabricated, manufactured evidence and false proof, it's all nothing but lies. Shucks. Just because you see a, um a picture of a damaged teddy bear and you'll lie and say I did it, um and everybody will take that at face value. But me, if I said, well, hey, she damaged my teddy bear, and if I show a picture of the teddy bear, they'd be like, well, that still doesn't show the proof. But yeah, I would have to have like a damn video of her actually damaging, torturing, and damaging the teddy bear. But she doesn't have to show a video of me damaging a teddy bear. I'm just using that for an example. It's just really crazy how my twin sister gets far more gifts in society than I do. You know, and people try to say you became a targeted individual because you pissed some Freemason off, but I don't even think that's always. Well, I don't know if that might be always the case. You know, um, but as I said, the foster mom living right across the street from that Kraft family, and the Kraft family hated our guts for no reason. Hated us, and they were rich with loads of money. I mean, they had a smaller house than the foster mom, but the house always smelled bad. But I never understand how they lived in a raggedy house that smelled bad, and they couldn't get their air conditioner fixed because they would have a furnace and an air conditioner that blew out hot air, but yet they were driving around in freaking Navigators and Lincoln Town cars and stuff like that. But they were protected by the police, protected by the city of Gretna, Louisiana. Um, I always hated and had problems with the Gretna police ever since foster care. The foster mom has like, I mean, the foster mom, if any Masonic connection, I think that I think with the foster mom kept that very private. So I don't have any proof of her being an Order of the Eastern Star or anything like that. But I heard that some people sell their soul to the devil just to become a foster parent and abuse kids. And like the foster mom, she has some famous connections, but for me to be obsessed with a celebrity, to her that's bullshit. But the other foster kids, it was okay. She encouraged them. It was okay for them to be obsessed with with their favorite celebrity. I was not allowed the right to be obsessed with Aaliyah at the time, or a die-hard fan of Aaliyah. I was not allowed to be a fan of her at the time. But somebody, and my brother Sean, you know, they made a fool out of him and played psych games with him and wouldn't allow him to be a fan of Michael Jackson. So us being treated this way, I don't even know if Sean is a targeted individual, but now Sean is being treated with more respect in the family. But they call me and Sean retarded and stuff like that. So anyway, one quick thing I want to say is I figured that I saw a lot of thumbs up on, and maybe only one thumbs down on my video that said the video where I talked about how I said I'm childish and need to grow up. you know I don't believe I'm childish and need to grow up. but that's what the psych world narcissistic abusers feel about me. But I don't. I feel like, oh, as much as I get thumbs down on other videos, y'all not giving me. Now I'm not saying every single one of y'all, but some of y'all, I'm glad y'all have my back and you know gave me a thumbs up because you like my content and understand and empathize and sympathize with what I'm going through. But other you motherfuckers gave me a thumbs down because you agree with the damn title. You agree that, oh yeah, you childish and need to grow up. So that's why you gave me a damn thumbs up. But don't think I don't see that. But it's all right though. So I feel like, if fake targeted individual perps who call me a fake targeted individual perp, it's like it's like ever since they're mad at me for receiving help from other targeted individuals and some people who are not targeted. A very few people help me out, and it's like they're bitter and mad at me for getting help, and I think they're vibrating my body on purpose that bad. They're vibrating my body on purpose because they don't want me in these hotel rooms. They want me back on the streets so that you know so that they can have me set up. That's why they're vibrating me so bad. I'm not stupid. They think I'm not catching on. It's like they want to keep me sleep deprived so I can be more hypersensitive to everything. And they keep wait till nighttime to vibrate my body because they don't want me. They're doing that on purpose to make me traumatized and fearful of a roof over my head. Forget hotel rooms, because when I had my own apartment, my own house, or whatever, not owning but renting, and when I was on Section 8, they would vibrate me at night, sometimes during the day, but it would lessen during the day, but mainly at night they would vibrate me on purpose to run me out of my house and make me homeless. Whether it be Greenville, South Carolina, Los Angeles, California, back in New Orleans, vibrating me or using noise harassment or threatening me, trying to fight me and get gangster and ghetto on me and stuff like that. Cause and try to run me out of every neighborhood, like neighborhood mobbing or neighborhood bullying. Um, and I'm just trying to live day to day and mind my business and be quiet. I don't try to bother anybody and stuff like that. And even one of the narcissistic control freak neighbors in Los Angeles, she admitted to me that she thought that she knew that I was the real deal, that she appreciates me for being one of the realest people in Los Angeles. And well, because I ain't from LA. And I made sure to not adapt to that fake LA attitude, that fake LA mentality. So I made sure that I was gonna stay true to myself. To make sure I'm not gonna be fake. So even though people have falsely accused me of being fake, but I know I'm real. That's because they're fake people projecting, and they're jealous as hell. So I yes, that's why I wanted to say that that they're vibrating on my body on purpose because they don't want me receiving help to stay in hotel rooms. Because why they like when I was in Alabama, they weren't doing this, but when I came back here to Pensacola, even with me being on the streets last week, they were vibrating my body on the damn streets. And that's not usual. That doesn't usually happen. Because last year I was standing on the streets and they weren't vibrating my body in Pensacola. But now they're starting it again. And now I'm glad to finally have closure and know what's going on. But I don't know who this is, who's using this, who specifically is using this technology on me, and who is nearby. But I now finally have my answer. So the next video I'm gonna be bold, but I'm gonna put it on my other channel and then post the link in the description box after this video uploads, I'm gonna do the a video on another channel and expose the cult that I was in, and that in its relation to gang stalking. So thanks for watching this video, and the few people who got my back, I love y'all, and thanks for being supportive, and bye bye.